So without question, it is one of the most awaited, most anticipated days on the footballing calendar. So many teams, so many ambitions, and only a handful will go forward to achieve those ambitions. That is the nature of our fascinatingly competitive game. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And it's gone back to the keeper. Diego Carlos makes the starting 11. Talk to me, Jim. What can we expect from him?
Well, first and foremost, Peter, he's a solid defender. Never one to lose his man or get too distracted on something else. But he's also a very good footballer, more than capable of starting a counter-attack by picking out a telling pass from the back.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the... Rummenigge! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
And he's gone backward here. Has a look and plays it forward. And now they can spring out of defence. Well, we expected better, and so did he. McTominay. And he's only too happy to take that back. Rummenigge. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Now it's Poulsen, and he was quick to react. Bellingham is looking to set free a runner. Rice with the clearance. Oh, important interception.
Messi really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Tigres still without a single shot on target. Gabriel. Nicely aimed pass. Vitinha. McTominay. Now can he find a finish? Rummenigge. Oh, it's come loose. That is very well defended. Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Hullet, and he's had it nicked away. Vitinha, and no, that was never going to make it. Messi. Oh, he's been caught napping. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Osimhen. Poulsen. McTominay. Back into the middle, and there's green grass ahead of him. Arsenal applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but, of course, the returns can be terrific. Pedri. And it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Vitinha, he's found a way through.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Maldini. Vieira. Gullit. Arsenal finding their passes. Vieira. Bellingham. Shot could be on. Tar with a fine tackle. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And the first 45 minutes are up. But it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
It's been a pretty abject performance. No efforts at goal. I'm struggling to remember the last time we had that.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break.
Cambio en Tigres. Número 20.
So off we go once more.
21. Cambio.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Tigres do appear to have made a half-time change.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And now the breakaway. He's got away. Raul.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Lewis Skelly. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Gullit. Nakata has given away a free kick. Gullit. It's run loose here. Lewis Skelly. Costa Curta wins the duel this time. Costa Curta did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He's had a shot! Really well taken goal. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
And the shot! Oh, taken with style. That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less. What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Vitinha under intense pressure.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Osimhen. He could be in here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Keeper's ball. Rice. Osimhen. And he's intervened well there. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Maldini. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Vitinha is onto it in a flash. Oh, nicely intercepted. Lewis Skelly. Oh, some tackle that. Nakata. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Lewis Skelly could try cutting inside here. Vitinha is wide and looking to get onto this. And he's in on goal. Oh, such a clever touch. Oh, that's a fine interception.
Tigres showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Lewis Skelly threads one in. Osimhen showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Rice unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. He's shifting through the gears here. That's good play. And he can clear it away.
Cambio en Tigres. Número 15. Número 5. Número 23. Número 3.
Passing is crisp and sharp.
Número
Oh, what a
14.
ball!
Número
Mbappe!
8. Número 33.
There's the shot!
Número 7. Se está
That's a
realizando
decent
un
clearance.
cambio.
It's a great ball. Diego Carlos gets rid without sophistication. Costa Corta.
Se van a jugar 2 minutos de compensación.
2 minutes to be added on. No, that's been intercepted. Raul. And there goes the final whistle. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks winner of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of
Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Batistuta. That has been cut short. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Looking for options for movement. He has found the way through. Foot in. Works it forward. Diego Carlos spots it and intercepts.
Well, if you're looking for a match winner down there, Peter, we can't ignore Gabriel Batistuta, or Batigol, as he's become known.
Nobody would ignore him.
He has all the attributes, Peter, and the list is too long for me to mention them now. I'll settle on lethal.
Lewis Skelly, and that's put paid to a promising move.
This is the time you need that pace.
And he's been shifted off it. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. No, that's been intercepted. Undav.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And it's Batistuta. He's in plenty of space here. Zapata. Couldn't squeeze it through. Now it's Zapata. He's had a shot! Oh, he's really drilled it.
The keeper felt he had that covered. Some of the crowd were less convinced. It was really well drilled.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Out of play for a goal kick. Diego Carlos makes the interception. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. And here's Zapata. Lienhart gets a foot in here.
Duvan Zapata really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he
has a goal! Goal! There is the breakthrough! Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
Tigres are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Gibbs-White. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Undav.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Tar. Batistuta. Oh, what a Batistuta! Tries the cut back. He's there and gets it away. Gibbs-White. He's going for goal! Oh, that was close. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed. It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Now it's Zapata. Lienhart promptly onto that, and that is that. Frimpong carries the ball down the right. McTominay. Frimpong. He's looking to set free a runner.
Se agregará un minuto al tiempo reglamentario.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Tigres go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead.
Se va a realizar un cambio.
Here we go again.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
McTominay. Gibbs-White.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Now it's Osimhen. Osimhen unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And he's intervened well there. Diego Carlos. Wriggles his way through. Now McTominay. And here's Osimhen. McTominay. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Gibbs-White. Still just a single goal between the sides.
La cantidad de espectadores
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
71.550.
Oh, easy pickings there. Just the keeper to beat! Gnabry. Now it's Batistuta. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Gnabry. Your impression so far, Jim?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
Ruben Dias kept his eye on it, and he's there. Out to the left it goes. Osimhen. shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up. Lewis Skelly tries to crash through the challenge, but no. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Oh, nicely intercepted. And he was quick to react. Dealt with nicely by the defence. That's a throw. He's under a lot of pressure there. And here's Osimhen. It's going to be another throw. Just about up to 75 minutes. Great defending, strong and determined. He's picked his way through. Oh, that's nice. The message is clear, none shall pass.
Portugal really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And the shot! Goal! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, the big question now is whether they can keep the energy levels up and try and grab a winner.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, played through for the wide man. It's a mighty effort! This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
He's had a hit! Goal! Portugal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
And now he has two. Portugal take the lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Lewis Skelly. Terrific header! It's in! Dying minutes, and we're all square again! What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
So all square with almost no... And there goes the final whistle. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Tigres certainly had...
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. The Dutch capital is rocking. It always has. It did in the days when the great man after whom this arena is named took to the field, and it still does here and now. The faithful expect.
Can he finish?
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Matthäus. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And we have our very first corner.
He rises! Goal! Ajax!
Great corner, and he did the rest.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And it's Messi. That is ended up in no man's land. Matheus Cunha, now it's Osimhen. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Yaya Toure. Messi. Matthäus. Drogba. Neymar. Mbappe is wide and looking to get onto this. Mbappe proves just a little bit too strong. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ajax have their second corner now.
Terrific header!
And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Romero.
Tigres are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Now this could be a chance. Chance
Hits one! Really well taken goal. They have come roaring back.
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
And that has been cleared. And now they can spring out of defence. Well, played right into his path. There's no flag. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Just the keeper to beat! Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is belts one. He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
So their fourth corner of the game. And that should get the job done. It's a loose ball. Matthäus carries the ball down the right. Tigres have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Osimhen. Tigres have reclaimed it. Matheus Cunha. Approaching the half-hour mark. Oh, that's a key interception.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Played into space out wide. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Van Dijk tries to clear. Mbappe. Lewis Skelly. Matheus Cunha. And it's Messi. Matheus Cunha. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. Osimhen really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to...
Mbappe!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Romero. Played back in. Neymar. Matheus Cunha. That has not gone well. McTominay. Now it's Calvert-Lewin. Little pass back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And he's away. Mbappe. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle. Well, Jim, I suppose that was the only possible outcome in the circumstances.
Yes, sadly he knew exactly what he was doing and he had to go with the risk.
Perhaps the final meaningful act of the first half.
Well, it's quite simple. They have the best man for the job on it.
Has a shot! They're up to 5 corners now. Big header! Decent enough try.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Tigres are opting for an early change in personnel. They've decided against waiting until half-time. Otto looking to get on the end of... Oh, what a climb! Goal! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. There's the whistle for half-time. So on the whole, a very competitive game so far. Goals for both sides, neither in true command. Anything could still happen in this game. Oh, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
It's Drogba! And he has kept it out somehow.
Drogba really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
The corner count is rising. That's 6. Tries to get it clear. Costa Curta. Decent hit! Oh, that is rather wayward.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
That's really well manoeuvred. He could be in here. Look at the space here. And the shots! Oh, and it's come back out to him. Zubimendi. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Mateus. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Zubimendi. Tigres are looking to break at pace, and he's managed to get free. Van Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. That has been cut short. Matheus Cunha, Osimhen. Nicely weighted ball. Can he get onto this? And he's quick to get it clear again. Still they trail, and time is ticking away. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Now it's Osimhen. That looks a good ball through. And the shot, tries a shot! No mistake! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more. Ajax really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Neymar! Oh, he's really drilled it.
The keeper felt he had that covered. Some of the crowd were less convinced. It was really well drilled.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Ajax finding their passes. Yaya Toure is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. He's got the shot away! And yes, it's there! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, he makes finishing look like a matter of fact. Why take extra touches?
Substitution for Ajax, number 21.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. So major alterations here in the defensive department.
Well, it's quite a change in tactics and approach. It's now just about trying to see this one out.
Tigres take the lead.
To be expected, Pete.
Can he finish?
Number 7,
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Romero clears it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Zubimendi. He's being chased here by an unwelcome guest. Now it's De Bruyne. He's shifting through the gears here. Can he put it away?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Mateus. And that was very necessary. And it's De Bruyne. That's a throw. De Bruyne. Haaland is flagged offside.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Goulet. Tar can get it clear. And here's Mbappe.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. And here's Mbappe. De Gea clears. Costa Curta. Quality ball. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Haaland unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Tigres looking to pass their way through. Now it's Calvert-Lewin. Matheus Cunha. Romero does really well to win the ball there. Haaland. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Haaland. Lovely. Haaland! It's in! They have stolen level at the last! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Haaland demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Substitution for Ajax, number 42.
Ajax are making a change now. So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Minutes has been indicated.
Time added on 4 minutes. Interesting ball. Romero concedes a free kick for that. Deftly away. De Gea catches it safely. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. Calvert-Lewin voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
With a quick request for support
Tigres succeeded in minimum. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Osimhen. And here's Batistuta. Batistuta, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And he's intervened well there. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Trent Alexander-Arnold is one of the more productive players around, despite being a defender. When you look at his stats and see his contributions, you can realise how key a player he really is. And I suppose in many ways you can call him the perfect example of the modern fullback.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. And there's green grass ahead of him. Great hit! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. Keeper's dealt with that. There's the shot! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
McTominay powering forward here. That is lovely. Frimpong. McTominay. He's going for goal! It's anyone's ball now. Rice. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Pedri. 0-0 still. No lack of chances, though.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
Zapata. Well timed, excellent interception. Pirlo. Oh, this looks sharp. Possession football, Jim. We're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. De Gea is there to clear, and that's been won straight back. Rodri. McTominay. Frimpong. Ruben Dias spots it and intercepts. Vitinha! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Adams. Pedri. Ruben Dias. Pirlo does really well to win the ball there. And he's picked out the run. There's no flag. Osimhen couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Bergkamp. Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, good. Osimhen! He's scored! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Climbs up big! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
Osimhen.
Tigres truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Luis Skelly. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Vitinha. McTominay. Oh, that's a fine interception. Batistuta. And it's Batistuta. Ruben Dias calmly anticipates. Batistuta. Tar kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Tigres really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Ruben Dias. Diogo Costa catches it safely. And it's Batistuta. Osimhen, excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Alexander-Arnold, good ball over the top. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Pirlo. He's had it taken off him. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
McTominay. That is good strength. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Turns and goes back.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
La cantidad de espectadores de este partido fue de 72.306.
That's a little off target. Now it's Osimhen. And here's Osimhen. Bergkamp. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Upamecano gets rid without sophistication. Batistuta. Deftly away.
Batistuta really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Vitinha.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
McTominay. And the shot! Sticks it away! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Vitinha in acres of space out wide.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Chooses to go back. And here's Zapata. Decent hit! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Cambio en Tigres. Número 15. Número 5. Número 3. Entran número 14. Número 22. Número 45. Cambio.
And now they can spring out of defence. Now that's well seen too. Works it forward. Played out wide, back into the middle. Rice, and he's had it nicked away.
Tigres showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Batistuta looking to run onto it. Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
Yeah, it all looked so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
Now it's Matheus Cunha, and that's been intercepted. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
They're back in possession and ready to go again. Batistuta. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well,
And it's Batistuta.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
He's found the way through. Pirlo. Alexander-Arnold did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Batistuta.
Se agregará un minuto al tiempo reglamentario.
Luis Skelly. It's gone out for a throw-in. Ruben Dias. Now it's Osimhen. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square. Zapata voted man of the match, and deservedly so. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So we're up and running. Oh no, that was never going to make it. He's played him through. Oh, can he finish? There it is! The ideal start!
Well, talking about stepping things up from the off, that's how you start a football match. Oh, the invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of... Can he put it away? Oh, it's come loose.
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Shot! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Certainly made himself a big nuisance in applying the pressure to force the error.
Oh, that's well spotted. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, great header! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Thailand with the corner, they're first. Tomori can get it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Tigres leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is... Oh no, what has happened here? Oh, and he's through the middle. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. He is through here. Vitinha. Now it's Osimhen. Chance for the header! Really well taken goal. A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Songkrasin. Oh, that is a nice touch. Can he finish? Corner number 2 then. Cleared away. And now they can spring out of defence. He won't be happy with that one. Rice. Just eases him off the ball. Songkrasin, foot in. That's a good ball played into space. Good ball over the top. Terrific header! Just off target.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Picked out brilliantly. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And he's quick to snatch it back. Vitinha did well to step in there. That was more than necessary.
He's got the shot away!
Well, now it's a race. Oh, he's been caught napping! And again! It's loose now and they want to get it back. It's a goal kick. Vitinha. Oh, he's enjoyed that.
Real chance!
Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
He's got tall. And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Osimhen. That has been cut short. Vitinha is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Songkrasin coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. That's very neat. Rice gets across and deals with it. Tigres are looking to break at pace. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done. Well, Peter, he has to get his head up and gauge the landscape. Had he done so, he would have seen a barren plain.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Se agregarán 3 minutos al tiempo reglamentario.
Nicely aimed pass. And he was quick to react. Driving forward. Osimhen. And he's away. Songkrasin. In with the challenge. And we hit half-time. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Tigres ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. There's the start of the second half. No reported change to either side during the break.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, that pass isn't the best. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Songkrasin, he's got away. Oh, nice touch. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And the shot! It's a goal! And the second half is off to a flyer! And that is fabulous! A true beauty of a goal!
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient in trying to level things up. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
De Gea is there to clear. Rice gets a foot in here. Osimhen. Songkrasin. Tigres are looking pretty rattled at the moment, Jim.
There's no doubt about that, Peter. It looks like they've had the proverbial carpet swept from underneath them. And it's amazing how much one goal can change things.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to make any prediction on this right now. Oh, that's delightful. Shot could be Osimhen! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. Gabriel. Oh, played through for the wide man. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And he's managed to get rid. McTominay. This is promising. Osimhen. McTominay. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Vitinha. Osimhen.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Vitinha, and he's intervened well there. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vitinha, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Upamecano gets it away. Nicked it back promptly. Looking for options for movement. Vitinha. He's looking to set free a runner. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, that's nice. Chooses to go back. Great ball, and he's in here. He's had a shot. It's there.
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Oh, nicely intercepted. He's through here. Shot a goal! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Se agregará un minuto al tiempo reglamentario.
1 minute to add, according to the board. And that will be the final act. Tigres can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfectly entitled to, following this splendid display of poise, potency and proficiency. Your final thoughts, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they...
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Cruyff showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Cruyff.
Well, when you say Brazilian fullback, there's only one man, isn't there?
There've been a couple, Jim, haven't there? But I guess you mean Roberto Carlos.
I do, and probably the first of the current crop of fullbacks who played as a withdrawn winger.
And he's had some wow moments along the way.
He excels.
And the pass is intercepted. Oh, that's a key interception. Zapata. Oh, good ball, shot.
Real chance! And he's done it!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Osimhen. And it's Zapata. And that could set him on his way. Now it's Eze.
Chance for the header! No mistake! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
So that's two now without reply. And the shot! It's in!
Lacking for neither time nor space. It could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Eze. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here.
Shevchenko. Mbappe! Hits off target and by quite a way.
Well, I think a little eagerness just got the better of him. He may have been thinking about back-page headlines there.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Eze. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Well-timed, excellent interception.
Rice.
Rice. He can run onto that. Zapata. Bayern Munich trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game because you try and absorb in numbers defensively and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass.
Cruyff.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Mbappe.
Messi. Lewis Skelly goes on a run down the left wing.
Roberto Carlos.
Bayern Munich finding their passes. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. He steps in, and that's the end of that.
And it's Cruyff.
Gabriel. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Back into the middle. He's shifting through the gears here. Can he finish? Oh, taken with style. They have done it. They have their equaliser.
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
We have Cruyff! They want to be quick to recover this. Pinches it off him. Oh, that is a good... Can he finish? Goal!
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
And that means just one thing: match ball.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of goal. What a display, what a player.
Se van a jugar 2 minutos de compensación.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's Shevchenko. And the first 45 minutes are up. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Here we go again.
Tigres really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
And that is a little undercooked. Oh, easy pickings there. To Michelis. And it's Cruyff. Gibbs-White. Upamecano. Mbappe. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Gilberto Silva. Great ball if he can get there. Decent hit! They've scored! 2 to the good. They have breathing space.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Cruyff. Good read, needed to be.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Cruyff.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Oh, and he's through the middle. Can he put it away? And it's there! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Shevchenko really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian. Bayern Munich blast themselves into a 3-goal lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Rice. Well, this man's contribution is, as you would expect, proving terrific.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Gilberto Silva. And here's Shevchenko. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Upamecano spots it and intercepts. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Just about up to 75 minutes. And it's Iniesta. Mbappe, big chance! Oh, almost a sixth!
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
Bayern Munich with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Tigres are looking to go forward now. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
Iniesta, chance here to counter. Passing is crisp and sharp. Eze. Osimhen, he might be in here. It's a goal kick. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Iniesta. It's Iniesta! He's scored! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
Bayern Munich are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Cruyff! Cruyff! Brought out the best in the keeper.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Diego Carlos getting this one clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Thuram touches it back.
And now they've got a chance to start again.
And he's being shifted off it. Gilberto Silva, Cruyff. And here's Shevchenko. And the number on the board is 3. Pass is just off target. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Bayern Munich. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Tigres pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Calvert-Lewin.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, well played, well sorted out.
It's rare for me to look at a fullback as a potential match winner, Peter, but with Roberto Carlos, I can make an exception.
He's not a defender at all, is he? Tries a shot! There it is!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Tigres are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And here's Mbappe. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Osimhen. Here's Vitinha. Bellingham. Tchouaméni. Modric providing an outlet on that flank. Well read, and the danger is averted. McTominay. Calvert-Lewin. Now it's Osimhen. Oh, just skips past his man. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Rudiger did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Calvert-Lewin. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Calvert-Lewin proves just a little bit too strong. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Oh, perfectly measured that. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And he's... Great chance! And that has been knocked clear. Bellingham! Oh, that is very close.
Bellingham brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
And he cuts out the supply. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Face to face with the keeper. Oh, shooting chance! Sticks it away! They have come roaring back!
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Tigres grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Well timed, excellent interception. And here's Vinicius Junior. Very nearly half an hour gone here. That looks a good ball through. Alexander-Arnold. Rice. This is promising.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Good spot, he's seen the run. Modric can so cleverly bypass the press. Now it's Mbappe. McTominay. Calvert-Lewin. And he's had it nicked away. And it's Modric. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Rice. Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Mbappe. That has been cut short. And that's a good ball. And shot at goal! Oh, it's come loose. Osimhen. Rudiger kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Calvert-Lewin. Just eases him off the ball. Robert. Ah, he's given it away. And he's running, shapes to shoot! Superb goal!
It just came down to a battle of wills between him and the keeper, and he won it with a cracking piece of trickery.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
He's got away. And that's been intercepted. Tchouaméni. And the whistle goes for half-time. Oh, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. The midway point of the game.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Tigres have ultimately had the better of things in the first half, ahead by the odd goal in 3. It is, of course, far from 1. Both managers in pensive mood as they head down the tunnel. It is 2-1 here at half-time. So we're just settling back into this second half. Now it's Owen. Chance here to counter. Owen in acres of space out wide. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. That's been cut out, well played. McTominay. Oh, that's clever. Now it's cut.
And the finish! He scored! And with that goal comes comfort.
Lacking for neither time nor space. It could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
Tigres go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Now it's Calvert-Lewin. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. That's good pressing, squeezing the play.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
And here's Bale. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And here's Owen. He's had a hit! Vitinha. Luis Skelly.
La cantidad de espectadores de este partido fue de 70.987.
That looks a cracking ball. That is good alertness. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Tigres clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Tar kept his eye on it, and he's there. And here's Calvert-Lewin. That's a fabulous ball. Tchouaméni. Valverde. Bale. Oh, played right into his path. It's Modric!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Owen. Modric! That's another chance.
He has done it!
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Cambio en Tigres. Número 15. Número 3.
Tigres choosing to make the first change. We have got ourselves a game here.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
He can run onto that. He has found the way through. Plenty to aim at here. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Madrid with the corner, there first. He saw the danger and he went crashing in. Valverde!
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Bellingham. Valverde crosses.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And Owen! Madrid have a free kick. And this is a great chance to get themselves back square. Great chance here. He's trying to shot. It's bounced back off the post. And that has fair fizzed.
Alexander-Arnold just couldn't steer it on target. Everything else was up there.
No, that's been intercepted. Now it's Osimhen. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Pass is just off target. Tchouaméni is there and he can pick it up. Eze. That's a nicely measured pass. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Eze.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Rice. Into the last 5 minutes. Lewis Skelly gets into some space. And they're back on the ball again.
Look, it's a run defence is this line.
And a header! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Valverde. And it's Bale. That's an excellent interception. Oh, what has happened here? And that is as far as it goes. Tigres have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback. Terrific recovery, a really fine win. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. He's picked his way through. Gerrard. Mohamed Salah! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Oh, this is a great position. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Osimhen. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. And a real chance to break the deadlock. He's gone for the shots! Oh, that looks a good ball through. Messi. Oh, it's Gerrard. Big header! There it is!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
Club America finding themselves unexpectedly behind. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. That has been cut short.
Club America are really in a position where patience and prudence...
Can he finish? Liverpool with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. McTominay gets it away. Alisson. Mohamed Salah gets into some... It's Salah! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Can he get it through? Alexander-Arnold. Deftly away. Nicked it back promptly. Now it's Neymar. Oh, that's a Messi! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Liverpool have their second corner now. Keeper's dealt with that. He's had a hit! And that is wildly off target.
Well, I think a little eagerness just got the better of him. He may have been thinking about back-page headlines there.
Calvert-Lewin. Spread neatly. Now that's well seen too. That'll be a throw. Alexander-Arnold to Çalhanoğlu. Alexander-Arnold looking for the runner. Mohamed Salah stood up well to him there. Oh no, this does not look good. Great hit! It's in! A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, it doesn't have to look spectacular. Why complicate simplicity?
So that's two now without reply. Oh, smashing header! It's in! Right back in the game! Great header, made it look easy.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Club America get themselves back into contention.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Neymar was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, that was vital. And he's quick to snap. He's had a shot! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, the work rate to win the ball back was fantastic, and it set up the opportunity. That's great effort.
Not quite sure who got the final touch, but it will be another corner. Liverpool get their fourth corner. And now they can spring out of defence. And he's on his way! Calvert-Lewin. It's Calvert-Lewin! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Calvert-Lewin really ought to have made that count. He made all the right moves.
Upamecano picks it up from the goal kick. Jorginho wins the duel this time. Luis Skelly. Osimhen heads it! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And that could set him on his way. Oh, what has happened here?
Se agregarán 3 minutos al tiempo reglamentario.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Van Dijk. Now Costa Curta. Now it's Gerrard.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Calvert-Lewin. Van Bouten spots it and intercepts. And the half-time whistle goes. So after a truly engaging first half, it remains right on edge. Things still very much in the mix in what is shaping up to be a super contest. 2-1 the score at the break, and every indication that both parties are capable of adding more. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Jorginho. Now it's Messi. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Matheus Cunha. Now it's Messi. That has not gone well. That's beautifully weighted. And he was quick to react. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Upamecano running with the ball. Oh, played right into his path. He's got away. McTominay.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Driving forward. And here's Messi. That's a chance!
he hits the net! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Liverpool go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Look, this position ought to convince them to increase their lead. I think they should be really positive about this now, Peter.
And here's Messi.
Messi!
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Now it's Osimhen. Jorginho does really well to win the ball there. Jorginho gets it away. No, that's been intercepted. Could be danger here. The ball is loose and the chase is on.
Real chance!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
And that is out of play. And it's Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. Messi. Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, he's been flattened there.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
He gets big. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Cleared without complication.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
And reclaimed it. It's Çalhanoğlu! Now, who's going to be first to this? De Gea is there to clear. Lewis Skelly. And here's Osimhen. Can he latch on to this? He steps in, and that's the end of that. That's a little off target. And that's a superb pass. Mohamed Salah. Çalhanoğlu. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Çalhanoğlu is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Lewis Skelly. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Çalhanoğlu, very much a man of this moment. Back into the middle. Now it's...
Shot a goal! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight.
And that is as far as it goes. Club America have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display that was stunning, scintillating. There was to be... Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Conceição. Manchester United have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. And we have our very first corner. That is a brilliant interception. Pumas are looking to go forward now. Oh, he's been caught napping. Osimhen. Doué. Oh, what a climb! Oh, that's an own goal!
No, I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise. It's a huge moment for the game and a shocking moment for him personally, but it happened at the best possible time. This is recoverable.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and...
It's a mighty effort! Beckham gets it away. And he's cut it out. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Julie going face-to-face with his great rival. McTominay. No, he's not getting his way this time. Vieira. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. De Gea clears. And he's been shifted off it. Oh, well played. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Conceição. Nicely weighted ball. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. McTominay. And he has been fouled there. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
An opportunity then to pull clear here. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Zapata! He's gone for goal!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Manchester United are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems to that opposing defence. Both flanks are working quite well now.
Face to face with... Has a goal! In for the pieces! He has done it! And this is getting better and better. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Osimhen, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, can he get onto this? Well, that's beautifully weighted. Chance to Osimhen! De Ligt is there, and he can get that clear. Julie. McTominay. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Tar. Doué.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Abiati herring after the ball here. Chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Now that's well seen too. Osimhen. Osimhen has been caught there, it's a foul. Doué. Pumas looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. And somehow it stayed out. Great defending, strong and determined. Conceição. Osimhen is onto it in a flash. Oh, and he's through the middle. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Just eases him off the ball. And it's Zapata. Frimpong. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Out of play for a throw. Engages and forces him off the ball. Can he get it through? Oh, played right into his path. Oh, that is... Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
And this could be the final action of the first half. And they've got rid. There's the shot! And that is wildly off target.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
And they win it back again. Now it's Drogba. And we've reached half-time.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Pumas go in at half-time on a comfortable two-goal cushion.
Se va a realizar un cambio.
And the second half gets underway. Haaland. Beckham. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Now who's going to be first to this? Haaland!
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Hay un cambio en el campo de juego. Número 91, número 15. Entran número 21.
Griezmann.
Número 8.
Tar. And that interception was most necessary. That's going to go a long way. And here's Mbappe. Griezmann. Doué. Now it's Osimhen. Mbappe. Well read. And the danger is averted. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Now the finish! Oh, taken with style. And the second half is off to a flyer.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient in trying to level things up.
Oh, well played, well played. Beckham. Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the deficit has now been halved, Peter, and because of that, it seems to have developed into some sort of shock for them, and it's going to be very interesting to see how they can take it on from here.
Well read, nice interception. He's a sharp little ball here.
Real chance! It's in! They are right back in business.
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
Gol del Manchester United.
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Great chance! Goal! Into the lead once more.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
And yes, it's him again. Pumas get themselves into the lead. Well, they've got it again. Upamecano. Pumas still have the cards to affect this game. And he can clear it away. Now that looks a decent ball. Lewis Skelly looking to hit the byline here. He has found the way through.
He's got a goal!
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. The irresistible force today.
Pumas take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Osimhen, and he's surging through.
Goes in for the header!
And that would have been game, set and match.
Oh, he went for it there knowing full well that it could have all been wrapped up.
And he was quick to react. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Manchester United have got it back and they'll have another go. He's free.
And the shot! They've scored!
Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Peter, that was just a defensive act of generosity that was always going to have a painful ending.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they've done so well to get back in it, but it's important now that they don't become over-eager in chasing another. They only need one more chance. Patience is key.
Hay un cambio en el campo de juego.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
Número
He's
30.
hit it long, but astray.
Número 18.
Puma Unam clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Cambio.
Climbs up big! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Well, for me, he seems to be playing with a lot more zest now. He does look the most likely to grab that second goal cushion.
Cafu gets across to intercept that.
Puma Unam can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Fiddles it through. Great position, and the shot! It's out for a goal kick.
Se agregarán 5 minutos al tiempo reglamentario.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And here's Griezmann. Doué. And Lewis Skelly. He's in, surely! Oh, that was vital. And he's there to clear it. That's good play. He's had it taken off him. Griezmann. And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Osimhen reflecting on a stellar performance. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. We have already started here. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. That has been cut short. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Fikayo Tomori has a rare reputation of being one of the few English footballers to succeed particularly well in Italy, and his very front-footed approach to defending has been very impressive. He's very fast for a defender, and that pace allows him to both engage opponents early, while at the same time he can do a lot of covering and recovering, so being able to deal with raw pace is a huge asset these days.
Okay, interesting. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Can he get it through? Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. This looks like a more than decent chance to strike. And we have the first chance from a dead ball situation. That was mighty close. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Matheus Cunha. Matheus Cunha! Oh, my word, that is quite something! A finish right from the top draw. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
Pumas have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. The chance to pull further clear. And he's denied. Now, who's going to be first to this? And that's definitely not his best. Pumas with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. He's had a hit! And it's in! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Osimhen demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
No, that was never going to make it. Sari. Very nicely done. Played in deep. Terrific header! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
Gabriel calmly anticipates. Oh, perfectly measured that. Osimhen! And more and more and more. Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Oh, that was such a smart exchange of passes, and it took so many defenders out of play in one quick movement. Wonderful goal.
Pumas find a position of real strength now.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Sari! And somehow he's managed to miss it.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Osimhen. He is through here. That is lovely. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, shooting chance! Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. And here's Osimhen. Pass somewhat off target. And they're back on the ball again. Matheus Cunha! They want to be quick to recover this. And it's pulled back. And he gets rid in a hurry. Rice. He's got space in the area. David. Safi Salih.
This is the time you need that pace.
That's a nicely measured pass. Kashima Antlers have reclaimed it. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Great chance! No, he's missed it.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Safi Salih. Upamecano wins the duel this time. Now it's Osimhen. All good. And the first half is done. So you hear the chants of easy, easy, and those are entirely justified. 3-0 after 45 minutes, and it is hard to believe that there won't be more after the break.
Peter, do I really need to say anything, or can I simply refer you to the scoreline?
And we
Pumas very much in control here, 3 up and cruising.
Chance in football. Substitution.
And the action is back on the way. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
And they can counter here. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. Vitinha. Oxlade-Chamberlain does really well to win the ball there. He's in plenty of space here. And he cuts out the supply. Sari. Header! They've done it!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Matthews Cunha, looking for the runner. Oh, that was vital. He can get that clear. And there's green grass ahead of him. Rice. David. And it's a corner.
Substitution on the field, number 20.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 26, number 8, number 30.
They've played it short.
Oxlade-Chamberlain coming on the field, number 22.
And that should get the job done. He's going for goal!
Number 5, number 50.
Pumas are looking to go forward now.
Substitution in progress. The attendance for this match
delightful ball.
29,500.
Defending of the desperate variety. Calvert-Lewin. A lot of space ahead. Calvert-Lewin! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Well, I just hope he won't let the failure to score affect him. With the ability he has, he can reproduce.
Oh, and he's through the middle. Brilliantly cut out. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
He's in a great position. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Oh, this looks sharp. And he was quick to react. And that is a little undercooked. Osimhen. Minamino. Pumas perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. That's a little off target. Oh, that's a very decent... Tries a shot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Well, plenty of early set pieces here. Looking here to alter the direction of the game. That's a fine save.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
Oh, that's well done, really robust. And the shot!
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Osimhen. That looks a good ball through. It's run loose here. Calvert-Lewin showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Sokrasin. He could be in here. Shapes to shoot! And one more try! And he's there to belt it away. Tar. Pumas clearly now in lead preservation mode. So nearly
the perfect ball. Couldn't squeeze it through.
2 added minutes have been
Time
indicated.
added on will be 2 minutes.
Calvert, it's Calvert-Lewin! They've scored! And they are cruising away.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Dominic
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Speculative strike.
Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
And it's Bale. Welbeck. That's been cut out, well played. And it's Yaya Toure. And here's Osimhen. He's found a way through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Yaya Toure. And that's chance! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! There is the breakthrough! Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner and he picked them off instead.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Quality ball. Doué, that's played into space. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And he's managed to get rid. And it's Bale. Now it's Welbeck. Vitinha. Rijkaard does really well to win the ball there. Oh, that's a key interception.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And he cuts out the supply. And that has put paid to that. Bale. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Zubimendi. Here's Vitinha. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Bale. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And he's quick to get it clear again. Dembele! Sticks it away! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
You know, what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Paris Saint-Germain are doing... Oh, shooting chance! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. Hot knife through butter, they have done it again.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Real chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Driving forward. Played into space out wide. He's shifting through the gears here. He can get that clear. It's run loose here. And he's intervened well there. Yaya Toure. Now it's Bale. He has found the way through. Can he put it away? Goal! And they're at it again in double quick time. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
And yes, it's him again. Can he finish? He's scored! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. The irresistible force today.
It's become a case of men against boys.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Has a look and plays it forward. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And we've reached half-time. Well, what a half. For one, pretty much ideal. For the other, utterly dreadful. And we're only halfway through.
Señoras y señores, en la pantalla se mostrará la información de cómo salir del estadio.
And we're off again.
Pumazunam now need to set about their task very professionally. If they do, then the chances will come, and from there, the focus will zoom in on their finishing.
Bale. It's a goal kick. Doué going face-to-face with his great rival. And he's made sure that's not getting through. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Works it forward. Thuram deals with that comfortably. Thuram with the clearance. And here's Osimhen. Doué.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Threads one in. Diego Carlos calmly anticipates. Vieira. Doué powering forward. Doué! No mistake! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Oh, that's well spotted. Paris Saint-Germain appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple. Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please. Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Rijkaard kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Osimhen. Oh, super find. And he's cut it out. That's really well cleared. Doué. Now it's Bale. And he was quick to react.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Doué. Now it's Bale. Doué. And that's an errant pass. Lewis Skelly. Lewis Skelly with the foul.
Now that was quite some save.
Bale will have to accept some flack for that. Was anyone really expecting it?
Paris Saint-Germain with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
Keeper's dealt with that.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Doué!
They've done it! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
How many? Just how many? Welbeck. Oh no, that was never going to make it. And here's Bale. Lewis Skelly takes control of it and he's on the move. Some resolute defending there. Oh, it's Dembele. Bale. Doué. Osimhen. Dumfries. And it's Yaya Touré. Bout of passing here. Doué! It's anyone's ball now. That's a lovely, neat pass. Doué. Vitinha. That is good alertness.
Pumas Unam really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking favourable.
That's really well manoeuvred. Yaya Touré. Tries a shot!
And he steered it beyond the post.
Vieira. Frimpong promptly onto that, and that is that. Well timed, excellent interception. Doué, now it's Bale. Court shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Neatly clipped into space. He's got plenty of space out wide here. No outsmarting him this time. Oh, good-looking ball. And we're done. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless.